Now prepare yourselves for an audio journey into the white-hot center of adrenaline. Bam.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second season of the Fault in Our YouTube Stars podcast. Today I am joined with Harrysmovingcastle for a second time in the show's history. It's not a very long history, but if I sound like I can't remember what I'm supposed to be saying, then it's because I'm trying to get back in the routine of doing these, because I haven't made one for 3 months. I decided to stop it because of Doctor Who Series 10 starting, and then I'd be starting another podcast on my main channel, which ironically stopped after 6 episodes because my friend's laptop broke, or PC broke, and then I kind of abandoned podcasts till today earlier when I made one. Oh no, it's not 3 months, it's 4 months. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Crikey.
I'm joined here with Harrysmovingcastle, like I've said, and I've got quite a few things to say.
Awesome, man. I'm looking forward to it.
So you reviewed up to... You just finished Extremis, right?
Oh, I have actually watched the entire series, but review-wise, Extremis was the last one I'd done. So I've done half of it, and I thought that was a kind of good point to give it a bit of a break, really. I mean, I've just got quite a large amount of IRL stuff at the moment that I need to get sorted. So, like, moving out of my student digs and moving out into the real world, essentially, and becoming a big boy. So that unfortunately has taken up a lot of my time, and so I thought I made that little Black Mirror video to kind of
bridge the gap, I guess.
Fill in the absence. But after I've made my 10k mystery video,
which I have a question about. I'm wondering.
Yeah, you could ask me about that. But after that, I'm back on Doctor Who, and I'm gonna finish the whole series. It'll be kind of like when I reviewed Series 8. It was all up in arms as soon as it came out, like the first few episodes, and then I just got a bit lazy with it. But this time, I think I'll be a bit more headstrong about it once I've got a place to live. Anyway.
See, I'm not sure whether the BBC should release an episode every 2 weeks, because I might prefer that, so the series lasts twice as long. Because just the gap between seasons is so ridiculously long. I'm guessing we'll have to wait until Christmas, and then September is probably going to be like the earliest.
To be fair, this Christmas episode is probably the first Christmas episode I'm actually looking forward to. I mean, River Song's final send-off was... we don't talk about that, but and then the superhero episode wasn't anything particularly spectacular either. But now they've got David Bradley to, send this all off.
But it's not Hartnell. It's got to be Hartnell, even though he's been dead for like 30 years.
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it, man. But about your 2 week thing, I think. We'll put it this way, right? I've been watching the return of Twin Peaks on Now TV.
So has my brother.
You what? Sorry.
So has my brother. Has been watching it with his girlfriend.
But yeah, because I've been watching that, and they did 8 episodes. So they released the first 2 episodes in one day, and then they released them one at a time until they finished episode 8. Which was the most mind-blowingly bizarre thing I've ever seen. And then they said they're going to give it a week break. Now, I was so annoyed that I had to wait an extra week, because this show is, honestly, man, it's so good. But obviously you have to watch the original series in order to get it. But
I have the original series, I think. My brother got them.
Nice Christmas. One, man. Give it a watch if you get the time. Prepare to be a bit spooked, but it is worth your while. Like, it's such an iconic series.
And the big gap between season 2 and season 3, I guess. There's something like about I'll see you in 25 years or something?
Yep, that's right. I'll see you in 25 years is what the subject character says to the protagonist. I think it's in series 1 actually. So like that was even before they knew it was going to be cancelled, which is quite spooky as well. But yeah, and they had an exact gap of 25 years, and now it's back. And I can't believe they actually kept hold to their word, really.
I reckon how well is it going? As in, like, how many people are watching it and stuff? Is there stats of how many
I
people?
don't know anything about stats. I know that, like, because I unfortunately I'm a bit of an IMDb whore, and
Yeah, same.
I check that like every single week just to see what the episodes are getting rated by, and they're getting about 1,000 like ratings per episode. So it's not even like there is definitely a following, and I think that people are definitely watching it. It's just a bit weird because none of my mates watch it. It's just me and my girlfriend who watch it, so I haven't really got anyone I can talk to about it apart from her. But yeah, no, I think it's doing well. I'd like to think it's doing well anyway.
Well, they've been promoting the hell out of it over in even Australia. It's been on TV. Is Stanway is like the place where you go to stream it. I think that's where you go.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a Stan exclusive or is it like everywhere?
Oh, well, it's brought the company is Showtime, I think. But I watch it on Now TV. It gets me Sky. It means I don't have to get a TV license over here. So it's like a Netflix but for Sky. So I can watch Game of Thrones when it comes out as well.
Yeah. The lowest rated episode is an 8.2, which is still extremely high. And
I know, right?
They're getting like a lot of votes. Quite a few of them have over 2K, and one has 3K. It's like part one, which makes sense because it's the oldest episode.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really talk much about it because I've never seen it before, but I will check that out as well.
Definitely, man, do it. Yeah.
Let's get back to our discussion before we started about Big Finish audios.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to get into them or like start listening to any of them?
I think I would give them the time of day if I didn't have 1,000 other things to listen to. Like I'm currently listening to Sam Harris's Waking Up podcast. I'm also listening to Jordan Peterson's lectures. Like it's really weird. Like a 2.5 hour lecture just on my phone to listen to is fantastic. But I think I would. I don't know, how long are they? Like, how? Say for example, I get one audiobook. How long do you reckon that would take me to listen to?
It depends on what range they're from, but if they're from the main range, then I think they're about 1 or 2 hours long.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Then they're not super long, but I'd say like Spare Parts is the number one I would listen to, and there's a bunch on Spotify for free. You can go ahead and
down.
Listen to. This is also for anyone who wants to get into Big Finish. The first, I think 50 are on Spotify.
Okay. I don't actually have Spotify, but
it's also on the free version as well. So
let me just. So Big Finish is Spare Parts.
Yeah,
I'll definitely check that out, man. Because if it's like podcast length, I'll definitely give it a listen.
Spare Parts is 2 hours and 8 minutes long, I think. That's what I remember perfect. How long it was. Unless you want to go all out and get the limited vinyl edition, only for 151 AUS.
What? No, I'm fine, thanks.
Or you can get the download for $2.99. Sounds more like. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to insult you at all, but I don't feel like that's a student payment that you'd be able to put down.
No, that's absolutely fine. I'll definitely give it a listen, man.
If I had to say, apart from Spare Parts, do you like Torchwood at all?
I did like Torchwood when it was on, actually. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really like the fourth series as much.
Miracle Day. That's what I wanted to get into because.
No, I didn't even finish it, man. I think I loved. Well, I didn't really love Torchwood because I knew it wasn't going to be Doctor Who, obviously. But it was nice that it kind of touched on more mature themes and it wasn't afraid of holding back. But the third series
every couple minutes, though.
Oh, sorry, man. What was you saying?
It needs to have any like sex scenes every couple seconds because that's what it felt like with the original season.
Yeah. Well, what was the third one called? Children of Earth.
Yeah, that one's amazing. I reckon
That was the most amazing. Was it 5-part series?
Yeah, 5-part.
I couldn't believe how full out they went with that. It was amazing. Peter Capaldi is incredible.
Yeah, and the way... Okay, this is spoilers, of course, if we're going to go into a discussion about this. Peter Capaldi played... Oh my god, I can't remember his character's name. But I just remember those horrible 3 gunshots. And then that delayed 4th one.
Yeah.
And if he waited for like a couple more hours, then his kids would have been fine. It's really...
Do you know yeah. I remember when Miracle Day came... No, not Miracle Day. Children of Earth. I remember when it came out. The first episode, because, spoiler alert, Jack dies. But, like, he's completely obliterated.
Yeah.
And this was a point where I was really, like, big no-no on gore and adult violence, essentially. And it really terrified me, the notion of him, like, reconstructing himself, like, from bone and blood and everything. But then it turned out that, like, it just all happened in the bag, so it wasn't like it really affected me much.
He played John Frobisher, and he was the guy who had to talk to the 456 every couple minutes.
That was it, yeah.
He also played, of course, that one dude in that one episode of Doctor Who, Fires of Pompeii.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was an average episode, I reckon. Wasn't that good. Apart from that, what do you think of the original 2 seasons? Because some people have mixed opinions on those ones.
Yeah, I'm kind of mixed. I think they're like it's almost like a experiment that went moderately well. Like you think of spin-off shows, and it's almost like a bit of a dreaming.
Sorry.
Oh, that spooked me, man. Jesus. Well, that's an experiment that went completely wrong. But but no, Torchwood's all right. I think if anyone can, that's all right. If anyone can sit through the first 4 series of Doctor Who, I think they can sit through 2 series of Torchwood, or even 3.
3rd season's the best, and then Miracle Day's just kind of there. It's not terrible, but I think it's just goes on. It could be easily shortened down to 5 parts. Easily.
Okay.
I reckon it would have worked much better if it was more UK focused, like Children of Earth, rather than US, because a lot of the US characters were they're just not very likable. Didn't really have much of a personality.
I remember the whole point of the original was that it was set in Cardiff. And there was no holds barred about it. Like it because they always had that running joke in Doctor Who about like, oh bloody Cardiff, why are we here again? Because we're filming there, kind of thing. But like they just were so blunt about, yep, we're setting this in Cardiff, and you can do nothing about it. That was quite bold, in my opinion. So and like you say, yeah, if it was more UK focused, I reckon it would have been more successful.
Although I did like the finale. Which I don't think you got. You said you didn't watch that, but I thought that was decent. It was okay.
Okay.
I just feel like there was no really memorable episodes. I made a whole video on it sometime in April, like a 30-minute video discussing it, but just by myself, and went through like all 10 parts. I think I ended up getting it a 7 out of 10 because I still liked it. I thought it was good, but it just could have been a lot better if they just focused more. Anyway, the next thing, Let's Kill Hitler. Did it suck? Video, please.
Do you know what the weird thing is, man? Like the more Doctor Who videos I do, the less inclined I am to do more. Like I'm so tempted to make the episode with David Bradley my final Doctor Who review, just because I want to do other things. Like I've got other videos that I want to make, but at the same time I know that there is a little niche audience that just likes to hear me be extremely bitter about a show I used to like. So I'll maybe for you, man. Maybe I'll just make it for you because, like, I'm definitely gonna do Fear Her, undoubtedly.
Oh God.
Because that needs to be done. It would be an injustice not to just to.
You did Love and Monsters. I think didn't you give it like a 1 or something?
I did give it a 1. I didn't think I would give it a 1. I remember when I first watched it as a kid, it was all right, but no, I don't want to think about it now. God.
Do you do zeros? Like, or is 1 the lowest you'll go? Like, you won't give an episode a 0?
Well, you'll find out if there's an episode that I hate more than The Girl Who Died. Maybe I should have given Love. Oh, sorry, what was that?
I reckon it's either Empress of Mars or Eaters of Light that you hate more. Either of those two, because those, or maybe Lie of the Land, because loads of people hate that one.
Well, we can talk about my opinions on them, man. I really don't mind giving like a brief overview on the rest of the series, but like, I don't know if it's worth it. Like, I mean, if you don't want to hear them until the actual video, that's up to you. But I'm more than happy to talk about them if you want to.
I'm wondering what you think about Pyramid at the End of the World.
Pyramid at the End of the World was all right. I think it had a lot to live up to, given how good, how comparatively good Oxygen and Extremis were for me. I think it was nice, but I wish that they had kind of rounded it off there. I wish that maybe they could have integrated. I don't know really how to word it at the moment. Like, I'm sure I'll formulate it a bit better, but I think that the Lie of the Land and that episode should have been combined to make maybe an hour-long episode. That would have been quite interesting, but they kind of dragged out that storyline with the monks for far too long, and that's my only qualm with it, really. Like, it's a pretty decent story. It was cool that they weren't. They were a force to be reckoned with, the monks. I think that they just could have been a little bit more intimidating. I think maybe the mouths opening and voice coming out might have been the main issue with that. But again, this episode came out weeks ago, so my memory of it isn't going to be too great. But I remember enjoying it nonetheless. It wasn't quite. It was probably on the same level of Extremis, I reckon, but I don't know. We'll find out when we review it.
Alright, okay, now these are the two that I really want to know about. Empress of Mars is the Mark Gatiss episode of the year, meaning that it's not exactly going to be great. What do you think of that?
I wish he could just leave the bloody the Ice Warriors alone. They should just be dead and buried and left to rest. It was a concept that really, it felt like the ultimate of filler episodes, like as if there was no real connection to anything, and it could have applied to any Doctor Who era, which in a way is positive, but also really, it fell so flat. Like, there was nothing in it that I felt really grabbed me. I didn't think there was anything that I was rooting for. Bill's obviously brilliant. I think throughout the series, Bill has been excellent. Unfortunately, I think her whole thing with her mother could have been played out a lot more, but that's another episode. Yeah. The Empress of Mars, I think, it was. I didn't really like it that much, to be perfectly honest, but again, it'll stand the test of time perhaps more than some of the others will.
I liked Eaters of Light, but loads of people have had a very negative reception to this one, and judging from you saying that you might dislike one more than The Girl Who Died and the last two episodes on Twitter you've been fairly positive about, I'm guessing this is the one that really...
I don't really think I hated it. I think it was very dull. Like, it was just so boring. The monster was something that was really underplayed, like more than the monsters in like the first few episodes. But again, you'll have to remind me somewhat which one were they trying to get? Remind me, give me a brief synopsis again, because it'll come back to me again. It might just be completely forgettable anyway, but
This is the one where this is actually one of the ones where Nardle's involved, but the Doctor, Bill, and Nardle go to Scotland in the 2nd century to settle their different theory about what happened to the Ninth League of the Roman army that vanished. When they arrive, they find an alien menace from another dimension that may be the reason behind the vanishing, but is far greater threat than any army.
I think the problem that immediately stood out to me was the fact that they used a classical army in Empress of Mars, and then slapped the Romans into the episode after. I mean, I know they're different, but it was almost like did nobody in the writing department honestly not see that as a problem, because they could have done so much more. But it was just, it felt like that, like those 2 episodes were full on filler. Like, they could have not had them whatsoever. We could have jumped from Lie of the Land to World Enough and Time without issue. It's just because they had to fill up that quota. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Doctor Who was 10 episodes. I mean, most of my favourite TV shows are going to 10 episodes. Westworld's 10 episodes. Game of Thrones 10 episodes. I wouldn't have minded it.
Yeah, I feel like they should make 10 1-hour episodes.
I remember they said they were going to do something with that in Series 8, and it never followed through, because the first episode was excessively long and the rest of them were just an ordinary length. And I was expecting them to be hourly, because they did 12 episodes instead of 13, and I don't know, it could work, but again, I don't know what Chibnall's going to do with it. He'll probably do what he did with Broadchurch and just do 8 episodes, which would be fine, because they'll be nice and contained, and it won't take too much brain power to remember what happened last week and what happened the week after. But who knows? I'm really interested to see what he does with it. This next year could not come quicker.
I feel like I'm going to leave your opinions about World Enough in Time and The Doctor Falls to your reviews to keep people wondering what you thought of them, so I'll just leave them alone.
I did tweet about them, but I very briefly.
Yeah, you said that despite the flaws, it was quite a good episode. The finale. Oh. I also thought, yeah, it has some flaws, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, they were entertaining, to say the least.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything you can reveal about your 10K video?
I can only say that I have disclosed details of what exactly I'm reviewing to a very, very, very limited amount of individuals. You could, if you were really, really, really wanting to know about it, and it honestly is not worth it, you could probably find it in a tweet somewhere. Probably only hinting at it, but it's. All I'll say is it's not a TV show.
Latest trend that's just kind of dead, but it was big-ish between the last 4 months, are fidget spinners. Things that do this. That's all they do. They spin.
Oh, you've got one.
It was given to me. I did not ask for it, so.
The weird thing is, I've seen them in my town. They've got just little kiosks set up with people selling them, and I've never been interested in seeing them. One of my friends has one, but I didn't. Yeah, I tried it out. Actually, yeah, I did try it out. I remember now. I've never had one in my hand in my life. No, I do remember having one, but I don't remember it kind of giving me any kind of relief or anything. I still don't understand what their purpose is. Like, I'm assuming they're just a big, like, they've just seemed to have come along and is trendy like Tamagotchis were 10 years ago. I don't know.
Well, in my mother's era, it was yo-yos. So, you know, like, fidget spinners, I guess, are the next thing in a long line of trends that small people, well, young people, like. They just spin. I mean, with yo-yos, you can do tricks and stuff, but what can you do with a fidget spinner?
I know one thing you can do with a fidget spinner. You can sit it on a table and let it spin and put another one on top of it.
Oh, sounds interesting.
And they both spin. It's great. That's the only thing I can think of.
10K special video revealed, guys. Yeah.
Did it suck? Fidget spinners.
It did.
God! Imagine like, if I expanded "Did it suck" to little stupid things like that. I have genuinely considered getting a green screen and just having me do all of the reviews like as an overlay instead of having just pictures. But I just don't have the space or like a studio to do it in.
That's what Oh, I'm really sorry if I get your name wrong, man. Vote Saxon 07?
Yes, that's what he does. I was thinking more not so much having my like upper torso completely taking over the screen like his does. Like it works for him because like he jumps back and forth between pictures and himself. But I was thinking more like of having it perhaps in the corner, or I really don't know. It's literally just ideas springing up because I'm not making videos at the moment, and it's really depressing. But I mean, I would like to change the format a bit when I move out, and hopefully get a bit more dollar from YouTube. But thanks, Pepsi.
Wait, are you sponsored by Pepsi?
I am no. It's just because of the whole ad revenue nonsense that I reckon I'm not getting as much money as I probably should. But I'm not demonetized or anything, but I've heard about like blacklists and stuff for people that either talk about controversial stuff or use copyrighted content. And it would be really, really sucky if they had kind of targeted my channel like they've targeted others. But again, you know, it's not that I'm not getting any revenue. It's just I need more. I need more.
I need more, Nardal. It can't end this season. I need more. Personally, I like Nardal. I like him now. I reckon his character's actually had quite a bit of development over the season.
He certainly has, yeah. I wasn't like a massive fan, but then again, it's just Matt Lucas being Matt Lucas. But if he ever hears me, he'll probably kill me. I mean, I know that you got a
Yes. I was about to mention that. Yes, he's liked one of my tweets one time. I mean, I would show it on the screen, but I honestly cannot. I probably cannot find it.
Did you watch his video on Crispy Pro's channel?
Yes, I thought that was quite funny.
It was quite funny, especially as like Pearl was just sitting beside him the entire time. Oh, she's brilliant.
This one person I don't like on the set. I thought that was quite funny. I can't believe that Crispy got him to do that. Is the main thing. Because not that 10k subs at all is low. I'm not saying that at all, but you know. Oh, that rhymes a little bit. Matt Lucas is quite a big celebrity. I thought that he would only be on channels like, I don't know,
the BBC.
Oh.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.
Do you know what's really annoying about that? Is that it's on one side of the stereo speakers, like.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire series of those videos that they put up, his voice is in one speaker. How did they do? This is the BBC. Even I don't make silly mistakes like that, and it's because it's copy pasted into every single one. It's like they clearly don't care. They just don't care.
I mean, I'm pretty sure some of the videos on Crispy Pro's channels get more views than the Doctor Who YouTube channel, because
Yeah.
I'm looking back and like, I thought that for an official YouTube channel, 100k should not be the highest you possibly reach for like a video in the past couple of weeks. And then there's of course those one-off videos that have like 3 million views, but that's because they're regenerations and stuff. So yeah, there's a reason why I have that many views. Yeah, William Hartnell to Patrick Troughton regeneration, 95,000 views. Like,
but that video, there's been loads of copies of that video been put up on YouTube though. That's probably why all their traffic wasn't directed towards the BBC.
have you seen it become kind of a meme in the last couple of weeks?
What's that? Sorry.
The don't forget to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel meme.
No.
It's been popping up everywhere. As in like, you know, in World Enough in Time when you click, when Bill clicks the button of the sideman that says pain over and over again.
Oh yeah.
Someone edited in, don't forget to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.
No way! I've got to see this. I've got on YouTube now. What's it called?
Oh, it's on Twitter. I swear I've retweeted it. Sorry, I retweet so much crap. I'll just find it for you.
Retweet your retweet at me.
Cool. Well, me and Eric currently. Oh, have you seen Woolworths? They liked my tweet and replied back to it.
So, Woolworths?
Yes.
As in the shop?
Yes.
I swear Woolworths closed down in the UK.
Oh, they're still in Australia, but like I did this as a joke. I only keep notifications on for the best YouTube channels at Woolworths, and then it's like they replied with, "Yay, we made the cut. Thanks for sharing this with us."
Oh, that's brilliant. I have to check out these memes, man. Like, memes are dreams.
There's a lot of really funny ones. Actually, I didn't tag you in this one. This one you probably would have liked. I'll retweet this retweet at you. I'll put it on the screen for people to see what you might laugh at. Is there anything else that you think would be interesting to talk about?
Have you watched Rick and Morty?
I have watched Rick and Morty now after the course of, I think on your 5K live stream I said I would, and I eventually did. So.
Oh, nice one, man. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did very much. I thought it was.
I can't think of a single person that hasn't enjoyed it.
Yeah, unless there's like someone who really hates adult comedy, then I don't really see the problem with it.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to Series 3?
Yeah, it comes out on July 31st, I think.
I'm so excited.
It's in about... I don't know, are they releasing them one by one? I think they're releasing them one by one, rather than all at once, but...
I'm not sure. I really don't know. I again, the elusiveness of the creators is enough reason for me to doubt anything they ever say, ever. So I'll just wait until it comes on Kiss Cartoon or something and watch it there. But if it comes out on Netflix, that would be even better.
The Season 3 trailer, right?
Yeah. I won't, like... I only watched it, like, in passing. Like, I didn't fully concentrate on it. You know what I'm like with trailers, but I wouldn't have given it the time of day if it wasn't just because someone else was watching it and they're like, "Oh, check out new Rick and Morty." I was like, "All right, fine, whatever. I'll have a look at it." But they didn't give much away, which was quite nice. I like the little Mad Max thing they've got going on in there as well.
Yeah, I like how the one thing that Rick just... Oh my god, I might mix up their names only because of how bad I am with names.
Mm-hmm.
Morty's the old guy, right? I feel really bad saying this now. Morty's the... Is it young? Oh my god. I've watched every episode and I'm...
Right, okay, now imagine each character, the little kid. How does he address the old man?
Yeah, Rick. Okay.
There you go.
I I cannot believe that I screwed that up. I might cut that out.
No, it's funny. Do it for the memes. Do it for the lols.
Right, I will. Can't wait for people calling me an idiot in the comments.
That's the whole point of this whole thing, man. It's just funny. I never take any of this comment stuff to light anymore. I just get so kind of bogged down.
Did you used to, or?
I used to, yeah, because like it was the one thing that like kept me going.
Until heaven sent.
Oh well, that was a bit of a wake up call, but you know, that was because I really wasn't taking YouTube seriously at all, and I just did it like for the laughs, and then it sort of got developed, and I thought, yeah, you know what, I'll actually give a differing opinion on something, and all hell breaks loose. But I mean, it's not worth getting. Like, I don't read every single comment anymore. It's not worth it. I'll read them maybe like the day after I upload something and respond to a few, but that'll be it. Mainly because every time I check my notifications box, the main thing I get a load of flack for. One of my Black Mirror videos, I said, "I'm not a feminist." And every single comment that came through is just like, "Oh, well, you believe in equality though, don't you? That means you're a feminist." Oh, well, yeah, all right, okay. No, not a feminist. You have not convinced me. I'm not going to join your little gender cult. But like that's the main thing that just comes through, and it's just not worth responding to. Like, I'll admit I probably regret making the comment, but I'm just stating for the record that I'm not a feminist.
Don't even get in, like, with those kind of people.
It's not worth it.
Wouldn't even give them the time of day at all, especially with the ones who are just like, all men are horrible, white males are the worst thing ever. So, oh my god, I'm trying to find the meme for you. Currently.
Memes. Do you watch the meme review?
No, I don't. What is that?
It's the most cancerous thing ever, but it's so self-aware at the same time. There's a guy who does like music reviews called Anthony Fantano, and his second channel is completely dedicated to this thing called the meme review, where he just takes these memes, and they're just so poorly made, like deliberately poorly made. And I just find it so funny.
Plan?
What was that? Sorry.
That is the plan.
Yeah, that's the one.
Whoa, that YouTube channel banner makes me feel.
I know. It's so horrible, isn't it?
Anthony Fanta almost died. Story time. Wait, have you seen the KSI Get Cancer video or whatever it's called?
The what? Sorry.
Have you heard of a YouTuber or a guy called KSI?
No, I'll look him up now. KSI, 16 million subs. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how you haven't heard of him, to be honest. But anyway, someone he like didn't make a video for months. I think it was 5 months, and people were making up all these conspiracy theories as to why he hadn't made one. And this crappy channel called Xtrap Hub basically made this video. It's about 10 minutes long, saying that he has cancer.
Right, okay.
And then like 1 month later he returns with a new video.
Right, okay. It doesn't look like a bad channel, to be fair. I might check it out, but
yeah, it's great.
I'll add a couple to my hold on. Diving prank.
Yep, that's what, just don't even know. I don't think if it has that much of a sub count, it's probably not that good. To be honest.
Yeah, but do you know what? I won't deny, I watch a few PewDiePie videos every now and again. I find him quite funny.
I find PewDiePie very funny. My brother used to not like him, but now he finds him hilarious.
I know I think it's since he became quite self-aware of what he was.
Yeah.
And then kind of transformed into like, I don't know. It's almost like a H3, and it's like he's crossbred himself with H3.
Well, H3's been in a couple of his videos before.
Yeah.
And what about the top 10 PewDiePie videos on Watch Mojo?
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna watch any of KSI's videos. I'm gonna
I wouldn't
skip.
What about Jake Paul? You heard about that dude? That guy?
Jake who?
Jake Paul.
Is that the guy?
The everyday bro guy. And
no, I don't know who that is.
Me and my friends have made a really big joke about this song, and the competition was to try and memorize the lyrics, and I know all the lyrics, so it's really sad.
Oh, right, okay.
I would perform it, but it's genuinely one of the worst songs to ever be written, ever, so...
Is Jake Paul a Viner?
Yep.
Ah, right, okay. Well, Vine's dead now, so I'll leave it.
Yeah, but when all the Viners came across on YouTube, they kind of just grew so much in subs. I think YouTube favored towards Viners when Vine died, because these Viners also had their own YouTube channels where they just repost Vines, but then these YouTube channels would go up because they would be like, on Vine, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. So.
Oh, well, I mean, I never had much interest in Vine anyway. I mean, I watched a couple of Vine compilations, and yeah, there's a few funny ones, but I don't know. 7 seconds is like, it's just not enough. I swear we talked about Twitch on the previous podcast. You know?
Yes, it had died. Like, it was 2 days afterwards that it died.
Yeah.
That we talked about Vine.
Well, I tell you what, I'm so behind on like everything at the moment. I wish I could just sit down and just watch my watch later. I just don't have the opportunity to. It's really depressing. I would love to just catch up on all of the meme news, if you like. I love that word now. It's just memes. Anyway, no, I wish I could just catch up with it, but I've got so many videos. I think I add more videos to that watch later playlist than I actually watch. Like, I probably could sit through about 10 in one sitting, depending on their length. But similar at the same time, it's like some videos are so long and kind of require a lot of attention. But
deleted podcast, I know.
Deleted podcast's a bit different though, because I download those and pop them on my phone and give them a listen.
They can be. We go off track a lot with those.
Yeah. No, it's fine, mate. Honestly, you and Ace you're both really good at kind of bouncing off each other. I know I put a few comments down on the actual videos, but like it's always nice to get a second opinion from just two people that watch the show instead of like. I Crispy's all right, but I don't know. I don't want to bash him, but I don't think I could watch his videos like continuously because he's a proper Doctor Who fan, like without a doubt. That's probably why, because his channel is so dedicated to Doctor Who. That's in answer to your question earlier. That's probably why Matt Lucas went onto his of all channels. But like, I don't know. Every time I've tried to find Doctor Who reviews that I could watch. Maybe it's just because I do reviews myself that turns me off from listening to them. But you guys do it fine. I don't know. Maybe I've no idea.
Well, I just uploaded a 1 hour version, a 1 hour video of like me and Scrozy and Filmmaker because we went through the whole series because I wanted to get it out of the way.
Is it a bit rushed?
It's very rushed, and I don't think it's the most. It's like the worst. Like, I'm not saying that I think I'm boring in it, to be honest.
Oh no, man! I think I don't think so little of yourself before like people have, I'll definitely leave a comment and let you know what I think of it, but like I'll bear in mind what you think
It's
of it.
very,
and,
very not that good. Also, it's live, so also I'd say turn your volume down for a few places because I'm a little bit energetic and.
Is that like your what that loud noise you made earlier that scared the shit out of me?
I'm not sure whether I want to like turn that up in my settings just to scare the shit out of loads of people.
No, because people will then get turned off. They'll stop listening because their ears will hurt.
Oh, here we go. Okay, this is also something I thought I'd add in. Have you ever had spam bots before on your channel? They just leave comments that are obviously from bots.
I don't think I have.
The username girl, and the comment is, "I made a vid for you about you. Come click on my name."
Oh yeah. Oh no, I have. There are a few channels that are like that, and it's like, want to see more, a video I made for you? Check out the link in my about page. No. That's the only thing I can think of. Are there any other examples?
Oh, and then there's of course the great video. If you need any free music for your content, come browse through the playlists I have. I think they would really improve your stuff. Improve being spelled incorrectly as IMRPOVE.
I don't think I've had them. I've had people just asking me to check out their videos, but at the same time, it's like I don't really want people to promote their own stuff on my content. Like you've got kind of I'll decide what I want to promote on my space and let the algorithms of YouTube do the rest, even if they are broken as hell. But that broken as hell algorithm has managed to get me a video with 150,000 views, so I mean I'm not complaining.
Christ, what about I'm not sure whether I talked about him, but the kid YouTubers, child YouTubers.
I try and avoid them like the plague, but I'm aware of their existence.
Yeah, Derv got banned about a month ago now on his channel. He's a child YouTuber, had 1.5 million subscribers, and he got permanently banned. So much so that he had to restart a channel. And the reason why he was banned was for creating extremely clickbait videos. And he just created a new channel and did the same crap again. So he's like, he shut him down, he's just going to start it up again.
I find clickbait quite an interesting point of discussion, because I always make my thumbnails and titles as clickbaity as possible so people can watch them. But there is obviously the other side of it, which is like those horrible Disney Princess Spider-Man videos that make me feel like they make my stomach churn, and yet they're getting millions of views. Just people.
That reminds me, Harry, want to join my? It's a project I've been working on for a while. It's a toy review channel. It's called Cancer. This is one word. Underscore.
Just straight up cancer.
I'm thinking about doing this as a joke to make fun of all the toy channels. Underscore, and then I'm trying to think of a next word. Or maybe I'll make, just because YouTube channel names have no limit. You could just do like cancer underscore AIDS underscore and list every single possible oh my god. You could list every single disease ever.
Why don't you just call it PewDiePie Toy Channel?
Jack Spadisky too.
Yeah.
Anyway, what should I review first? Maybe Kermit the Frog toy unboxing.
No, I think you should get an Elsa toy.
Oh, yay! Those are good.
You should strap a to it. Apologies if that has to be cut, but I had to say it.
All right then.
That would get clicks, though. It would.
And on top of that is a fidget spinner, just spinning.
Yeah, a fidget spinner spinning on top of it.
Oh boy, I reckon this could really get a lot of views.
I reckon you could get a lot of money out of that.
Just got to put boobs in the thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
Question is, whose boobs?
Maybe you should just do some Elsa hentai. Draw your own. Be completely original.
Be like my Twitter profile picture, which is drawn by one of my friends. Was as a joke, asked him to draw Nardal in like 10 seconds, and that was what he drew.
It's not bad though, to be fair.
I know. It's quality, I reckon.
Maybe you should tweet it at Matt Lucas.
Well, I've tweeted quite a bit at Matt Lucas before. I used to make my one Matt Lucas related Nardal meme, and after each episode.
Okay.
And I stopped after he just stopped responding.
He's too famous. These people aren't even worth reaching out to.
Well, Crispy Pro got him on his channel, so, anything can happen. But I feel like I'm too negative. I feel like I'm too negative to be a part of it. Because I mean, I would be very surprised if Sony came to me and asked me to review Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle after I absolutely smashed the trailer on Twitter. I think this is the first time I've sworn on Twitter. I said this is the worst trailer for any movie I've ever seen. What the actual is what I said. Is
worse than Ghostbusters?
Oh, it's difficult. I mean, Ghostbusters ruins an amazing movie. Well, it doesn't ruin it, but makes the first movie less good. But yeah, I reckon it's worse trailer-wise.
I disagree on the trailer making the original worse. The original's a timeless classic, and I'll always enjoy it. I'm just trying to forget that whole debacle even happened. 2016 was such a bizarre year.
It bombed though, which made me most happy.
And rightfully so.
I think it lost money at least. Anyway, I tweeted the meme at you, which I might play the audio of for people listening.
Right.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here's the audio of that meme now.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube.
Sorry.
Subscribe.
That meme was provided to you by Sean Mossy. He creates a wide variety of great random Twitter content, and I'm not sure if he has a YouTube channel, but that is his Twitter name is at Sean Mossy. I'll leave it in the description. Remember to go follow him for more funny stuff. And yeah. Also, we should probably tie up the end now. Anything else you have to say?
I can't think of anything, man. We've exhausted quite a few topics. We've gotten through quite a lot. I can't remember how long was our original podcast.
47 minutes, I think.
I was gonna say I wanted to kind of keep it around a similar length because if people have got time to watch Doctor Who, they've got time to watch me ramble on to you, mate.
Thank you very much for being on another episode.
That's absolutely fine, man. Pleasure to be here.
He'll be back in season 3. I'm thinking every 8 weeks I'll take a 1 month break off and then reboot it.
Alright, yeah, fair enough.
If you've enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and subscribe to the Fault in Our YouTube Stars with some more interesting content to come in the next 8 weeks. I haven't invited anyone else yet, but even if I have to, I'll just talk by myself for one episode.
Oh no, I'll help you out, man. I'll find someone you can talk to.
Oh,
Get
boy.
George Garrity back on here.
Yeah, I remember. I didn't like the original episode that I had him on because I was so tired. I woke up at like 6 a.m. I think for that episode. I was really, really tired. You can just hear it like I'm yawning the hell out of. Yeah, and then for those episodes, I didn't have separate audio tracks, so I couldn't cut the yawning out. It's the worst part. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.
Nice one.